I am just completely honored that you would ask me to speak today, and I'm excited to be with all of you. I'm going to jump right in. I know that I have a very limited time, so I'm just going to start my screen here. Beautiful. So I'm going to speak about, what I'm not going to speak about is what to say, but rather a place to stand inside of when speaking to, whether it be agents or clients, really on how to deliver the communication. The first thing I want to say is this is a must read for you, like for everyone in this business. You got to read this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. If you don't got it, go get it. If you've read it, read it again. This book gives you everything you need to communicate with people. But here's the thing. Don't just read it. Implement it. That's the only way it's going to make a difference. Implement the things that you read. That's the only way. Now, you attract bees with honey. And I don't know that Mauro actually, made up this quote. He probably didn't, but he says it all the time. So Mauro, congratulations, you now own this quote. You attract more bees with honey. Listen, we're in the people business. If you treat this business and its people as transactional, guess what? This business is going to treat you as transactional. And if it's a transactional type business that you're running right now or that you're experiencing, people will continuously look for a better deal. Treat people as they would want to be treated. Now, the only way that you can find out how people want to be treated is by asking questions. You want to ask a lot of questions to find out how people want to be treated. What motivates them? What inspires them? What are they pushing towards? You got to smile. You must have a good time meeting people if you expect them to have a good time meeting you. You got to smile. You got to have fun, right? Make jokes, laugh, have a good time with people. Be light with people. Be authentic. Be genuine. Be a space for people to communicate anything and everything to you. During the toughest of times, Mauro is there just to listen and kind of be like a soundboard. Not to give advice, not to judge, just to listen. And because of that space that he created for me, it gave me and everyone who's had that experience with Mauro, it gave us the opportunity to let go and move on powerfully. You got to be a space for people to communicate anything and everything to you. Listen, listen, listen. If you can master any two skills in this industry, one of them would be to ask questions, and the second one would be to listen. You got two ears and one mouth. Use your ears twice as much. Hint, let the other person do all the talking. You're going to learn a tremendous amount from that person. Be 100% present to people who are speaking. Imagine this. Imagine you're sitting down with someone and you got something very, very important to say. Very valuable. And that person is sitting on their phone texting. Maybe they're responding to emails. They're not fully present. How would that make you feel? Don't be that way. Be different. Be present to the people who are speaking. Step into someone's world. Get into their world. Understand them. See where they're coming from. See their perspective. Step into their world. Recreate their communication. This is a very, very powerful tool. If used correctly, this tool, if you recreate someone's communication, number one, they understand and they get that you're listening. But number two, they feel heard. See, we just want to feel heard. We want to say something and we want to experience someone listening to us. Recreate people's communication. To be interesting, you got to be interested. You got to be curiously engaged. Look, if you think of something that you're just completely and utterly passionate about, whether it's sports, whether it's cooking, maybe it's working out, whatever that is. If you're curiously engaged, if that's your favorite topic, you're going to do a tremendous amount of research. You're going to always be looking out for more information. You're going to attend all the events. You want to make sure that you're curiously engaged with people. Have people be your favorite topic. Have people, be interested in people. Be curiously engaged. Acknowledge people. Praise them. Praise them, praise them, praise them. They deserve it. Look, let's be real here. This business is tough. It's not tough to do a presentation or talk to people, but it's certainly tough emotionally and mentally. See, it takes courage to be in this business. The courage it takes is extraordinary. The fact that people are picking up the phone, talking to strangers, speaking to a referral, talking to them about finance, whether they know a lot about finance or not know anything about finance, they're still doing that. That takes something. That deserves the recognition and the praise and the acknowledgement. Here's a phrase that you can use. I acknowledge you for, and then you fill in the blanks. Thank you for sharing, and you fill in the blanks. Make people feel special. Think of everybody you speak to has a flashing sign on their chest that says, make me feel special. Art Williams said that. No one cares what you did until they know what they can do. Stop talking about yourself all the time. No one cares. What's someone's favorite conversation? It's themselves. So if you know that someone's favorite conversation is themselves, what do you think you should be focusing on? So you got to ask questions about them. Find out more information about them. Find out about their family and what they love to do. Try to understand them. Like I said earlier, get into that person's world. Stop using I and me. This business, this conversation has to be bigger than ourselves. It has to be. Start using you, us, we, team. See, people want to belong to something. They want to know that you have their back, that you're in their corner all the time. Create an environment of service. It's never about you. It's always about others and you supporting them in what they want to accomplish. You always got to act inside of being of service to others. How can I support this person? How can I be of service in this situation? How can I get this person to executive director? You got to be in service of others. Love your people. And the biggest thing, let them know it. Appreciate them. Love them. Be there for them. I keep talking about Mauro, right? But during the darkest of days, if Mauro wasn't there for me, I wouldn't be here in this company, and I certainly would not be in this industry. I wouldn't have had a quarter of the things I have in my life right now if Mauro didn't give me his love and support. Be there for their people. Every single training that we have, we always end with, I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm here for you. Communicate in a way that touches, moves, and inspires people. I'm going to end with this quote. The way to manage an organization successfully is to manage it in such a way that you can be proud of the people whom you're working with. You have to find a way to interact with the people with whom you're working with in a way that makes you proud of them. Don't have this convention be another thing you attended. You want to look back and say, it was this convention that made the difference for you in your life. You got to pull this convention towards you. That you made a decision to go out there and do something special. I love and appreciate every single one of you.